Hey guys, what's up? So, for some weird reason, I have almost like a fear of missing out in my own life for holiday weekends. And I don't really, it's taken me a while to break this, but I feel a pressure to like get everything right for a holiday weekend or for a holiday. And I don't know where that came from because probably from my marriage, because my family was not big like holiday people. We were big like Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas people, but we were not big Labor Day, Memorial Day kind of people. We might go to a parade, 4th of July, we might get some sparklers. Maybe if we were on vacation and we were staying with other relatives, we might do a big cookout, but my parents were not really cookout people like at home. So sometimes we went camping. I don't know. So for some reason, I have this weird pressure to get things perfect. So I was like thinking like, oh, I'm going to order some pizza. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like I'm having a plan and it didn't make sense. And what I wanted to do was just make something at home. Long story short, I'm going to attempt to make pizza at home because I don't want to go drop $65 on. There's a local place that does gluten-free pizzas. They're really small, so we end up getting like 3 of them. And by the time we tip them, because they're such great people, we spend like $65 on pizza and it's crazy. So I'm going to try to make my own. I'm trusting the process. I bought this gluten-free pizza crust. So I've heated the water up to 110 degrees. You're supposed to put the flour, the water, the yeast, the olive oil, and the eggs. There's 2 eggs in it, all in the same bin, which is weird for me because what I used to do is I used to make my own pizza crust with gluten. And what I would do is I would pour the water into the dish, sprinkle the yeast over it, add the olive oil, watch the little bubbles form, stuff like that. But I don't know if it's different for gluten-free, but it does say to put all of the ingredients in. So I'm going to put this in the water in first anyway, and then I'm going to sprinkle the yeast over it and just make sure that it's all active. It's bubbling. It smells like yeast. I'm going to think that's good then. I don't know. Also, I was able to get the temperature of the water to 110 perfectly with it. And then I did check it, of course, because that's who I am. But yeah, this looks good. I mean, it looks like it's bubbling, it's frothing. That's good, right? Unless they're just assuming that I would know that, but it says combine all ingredients in large bowl. There's no like pro tip or anything like that. So I guess I'm doing the package, the whole package. We're going to see. It's going to be an experience. That's for sure. Um, Olive oil. I need my tablespoon. Where are my tablespoons at? Um, an experienced girl would have had this like all set for you guys, like, or would have at least paused the camera when I went to look for it. I'm going to do a tablespoon of this. I'm going to put the tablespoon, put the stuff in there, right? Oh God, it's no fun working with me. Because usually, like, I would think you would oil the bowl and all that, but anyway, I'm doing a tablespoon of smoked olive oil and a tablespoon of butter olive oil because I have both and I didn't know which one to use and I needed 2 tablespoons. So the butter one is good and you guys know I love butter. Now that I've confessed all my evil secrets. Also, I need 2 eggs. 2 little eggs. Put those right in here just so I can crack those in here. I'm also kind of experimenting with my microphone because whenever I cook, it's way too loud. So if this never sees the light of day, it's because it was still too loud. But I feel like every time I do something, it's so loud, and it's like almost just offensive. And I'm like, I don't like that. All right. It says to mix it. Well, it doesn't say to mix it with your hands, but it says that it's going to get sticky and you're going to want to oil your hands. So I'm assuming that I can start with a spoon and mix it. And they may just be assuming that I know how to cook, which I kind of do, but gluten-free is like a whole other animal. So I feel like it gets really tricky. Okay, this is actually not too bad. This looks a lot like pizza crust, which is good because that's what we're trying to do, right? And it looks like a good amount because I'm assuming it's gonna double, or it probably won't double if it's gluten-free, but I'm assuming it's gonna get big. So it doesn't really say like how much to mix it. It just says until thoroughly combined, which I'm gonna say it's thoroughly combined for the most part. And then maybe I'll go in with the olive oil hands and make sure. You guys, you're all learning with me. You're probably in the comment section screaming, no, what are you doing? But I want to get it to like oh, that's so nice, actually. It's a nice soft dough. I'm such a geek. That's not bad. I mean, it's gluten-free, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm flicking stuff at you. Um, so then I have to let it set for 20 minutes. I'm going to put it like on top of where I have the oven preheating because that way it'll be nice and warm. I don't have any air conditioners on right now, actually, so it would be okay. It's not going to get a draft or anything, but I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap, and then I'm going to come back. So I'm going to do this in a couple of little segments, but while the dough is rising, I thought I would talk about this. This place is in North Conway. You can order it online, so don't worry about not being in New England. This one is butter infused olive oil, and this one is the olive wood smoked. I also have jalapeno. I have garlic. I think I have a Tuscan one, and I've got quite a few of these of the little bottles. We bought like a bunch. They had some kind of sale last time I was there, and I bought several of them. Also, they have balsamic vinegar, and they have like pineapple and see, what do I have? I have like a Sicilian lemon. There is a pineapple one. This one is apricot. That one pomegranate. And this one is pineapple. So they also do, and I've got a jalapeno oil right there. They do pairings. So they give you like these little cups, and they will give you like a little bit of like pomegranate oil with like rosemary oil or whatever. I don't know. That sounds like a horrible combination. I don't know why I picked that. Let's say there's a basil oil and a pineapple. That sounds nice. They will give you like a little bit in a cup to just drink, and which is kind of horrifying if you think about it, but it's literally like a little bit and you drink it. But this stuff is so good for you, and the balsamic vinegar is so good for you. But they give you like it's like a little testing taste test thing that they do with you, and they kind of walk you around the store and they ask you which ones you're interested in, and they do these little tastes for you, and it's actually quite fun. And then of course you're going to buy everything that they've just shown you because you love them all. But one thing that a lot of people do is if you drink poppy or you drink Olipop or things like that, which I do, although they do have, Olipop has a lot of fiber in it, but you can make your own with like some kind of like sparkling water, club soda, and you can just put a little bit of the apple cider vinegar in there or the balsamic vinegar in there, pomegranate, whatever. Make your own little flavors, put some herbs in there, and it's pretty delightful, actually. That's for people who don't drink, which is me. So when you're sober, you get creative. I have been drinking a ton of recess mood drinks with magnesium. I drink one of those every night. I like to drink an Olipop with dinner, or one thing I have been drinking lately, and these are ready to go to the recycling. But the aloe vera, the original flavor, and the pineapple, I did that backward, are so good. They're both really good. And this morning I made my protein shake with vanilla protein and the coconut aloe vera. And it tasted, now this could be me being crazy, but it tasted like, do you remember Jello coconut cream pudding that you would make like in the little mix, like the instant pudding? It tasted like that. And so it was delightful. Anyway, so 20 minutes for my pizza crust to rise, and then I'm going to get it all together. I will post pictures in the community section of what my pizza looks like when it comes out of the oven, and maybe some like in between stuff. Still a lot of weird steps. Um, when it comes out, like after 20 minutes after it's been rising on the stove, losing my mind today, you put plastic wrap over it and then press it all into the pan and then make like a crust with it and peel the plastic wrap back off again, stick it in the oven for 7 minutes, then you pull it, then you do all your toppings and everything and put it back in the oven and let your toppings all melt and your cheese get all gooey and delicious. So that's the plan. Hopefully it will come out okay and I will take pictures of it. If not, none of this footage will see the light of day. I love you guys. Take care. Check out that community section because there's often fun stuff in there that I don't put anywhere else. I love you guys. Take care.